Hi everyone, I'm Linda Heredia, registered holistic nutritionist, certified life coach, and energy medicine practitioner for over 2 decades. I've also got two boys under the age of 5, and I'm really excited because today I want to share with you some tips that you can implement immediately. It doesn't matter if you're days into the postpartum journey or years into the postpartum journey, these tips will apply, and they're here to nourish you on a physical, mental, emotional, and energetic level. So before I dive in to share all the goodies, I just want to take a moment to give you a little bit of background about my story so that you have some context as to my approach when we dive into these tips. My journey to wellness really sparked young. I was 9 and my father was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer and less than a 10% survival. But I'm smiling today because next month we're celebrating his 74th birthday. But it was at that moment that I really got introduced to all these incredible healing modalities. And at age 13, I started training in energy medicine therapy, first with my Reiki masters to become one of the youngest Reiki masters, and then that evolved to undertake other different energy healing modalities. Following my postgraduate studies, I entered the corporate world, and it was at that time that I really had to pull on all of my knowledge because my own health was starting to suffer. And after going through my own nourishment and healing journey, I ended up pursuing my designation as a registered holistic nutritionist and certified life coach. And now it's been about a decade where I've been in clinical work, teaching workshops and seminars, and working with clients one-on-one to really help nourish them body, mind, and spirit. And that's what I want to give you today. So today is all about the postpartum journey, and I want to share with you foods, supplements, and some lifestyle energetic tips to really nourish your body physically, emotionally, mentally, and also energetically. So let's dive in. When it comes to the postpartum journey, I want you to know one thing. There is no such thing as an expiration date or a deadline. The postpartum journey in so many cultures is something that is sacred and honored. And I find in our society, and my own experience included, we're so much about this fast paced go, go, go that we don't really realize that this is a journey that is forever going as soon as you become a mother. It is a journey that is changing and evolving and transforming at every single stage. So as our newborn develops and grows through all the stages, so do we. So there is no milestone, there is no deadline, and there is no expiration. So what I'm going to share with you today will apply at any stage. And especially if you are in the newborn stage, I'm so excited for you because you're getting to hear this right from day one. So let's talk about foods. Foods are something that we engage with all the time. So this is truly an incredible foundation. And what I want to do for you, because I know how busy mamahood can be, is I just want to give you 3 superfood categories that you can add to whatever you're currently doing that's really going to nourish you. This is going to help with tissue healing and repair. This is going to be able to support you mentally because our nervous system is constantly running in that sympathetic fight or flight mode. So this is going to support you there as well. It's going to help with any sleep and hormonal disruptions. It's going to help to bring in really good nutrients if you are a nursing mom. You can take all of these superfoods and throw it into one smoothie if you want. So it's your one-shot snack or meal, especially if you're super busy. This is something I highly recommend. You can add it to meals such as soups or just throw it into your cooking. So superfood category number 1 are anti-inflammatory foods. These are your brightly colored fruits and veggies, your berries, your citrus, your leafy greens. All of these are really going to be anti-inflammatory and nourishing to the body. They also have amazing antioxidants. You can also look at spices and herbs. So your turmeric, which you could throw in smoothies or cooking, and it's now becoming so popular that we have something called golden milk or a turmeric latte you may have heard of. You look at cinnamon is an amazing anti-inflammatory that's also incredible as a sugar stabilizing agent, and it's also great for natural sweetness. You can also look at ginger, which is amazing also for digestion. So taking all of these inflammatory foods, adding them to your diet is really going to nourish you on those levels. Superfood category number 2 are healthy fats. So in addition to all of those amazing things that I talked about with healing of tissues and supporting breast milk production if you're nursing, When it comes to healthy fats, also think of healthy hair, skin, and nails. We need healthy fats to support that, and we also need healthy fats to burn fat. If one of your goals is to lose baby weight, if you want kind of that healthy, shiny hair back, if you feel like that's something lost in postpartum, healthy fats are going to do that for you. Healthy fats are food for the brain. They're really going to fuel us. They're also going to satiate you. So these are going to be your avocado, your raw nuts and seeds, coconut oil, olives, olive oil, flax, hemp. All of those are incredible. You can throw them in a smoothie. You can put them into an overnight oats. I even like to have my morning tea, or if you do drink coffee, depending on where you are in the postpartum stage, spiking my coffee with a healthy fat just to really engage all of those benefits. And superfood category number 3 is all about hydration, and it is water. You want to be drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces as pure water. Now keep in mind, if you're active, depending on where you are in the postpartum stage and you're sweating, if you do drink caffeine, all those things are going to mean that you're going to need more hydration. So those superfood categories of anti-inflammatories, of healthy fats, and of hydration are really going to nourish your body physically. They're going to help with the healing of tissues. They're going to reduce any aches and pains if you're feeling them in your joints. They're going to support that nervous system, which is in that stress trigger mode most of the time. They're going to help bring clarity and help to stabilize blood sugar and really support healthy hormones. Let's talk about supplements. So think of food as your absolute foundation, but supplements are really there to bridge the nutrient gap. Studies show if we wanted to get all of the nutrients we could, all of those micronutrients, so the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants through food alone, we would be looking at a 22,000 calorie diet. So it's really important that we have food as our foundation and supplements to bridge the gap. And you might be overwhelmed because there are so many supplements out there, but I just want to give you the top 3 to support you in the postpartum journey. So number 1 is a really good quality multivitamin and mineral or prenatal, depending on where you're at in the postpartum stage. What this is going to do is this is going to also set your micronutrient foundation. This should have all of your vitamins and minerals and antioxidants to truly bridge the gap. Layering upon that, if you want to go one step further, are omega-3s. So you can commonly get this as omega-3 fish oil, or you can also do a vegan source if you are vegetarian or vegan. All of those benefits that we talked about in healthy fats, these omega-3s are going to really support that. Finally, a probiotic. So you might be in the stage where you're giving your children probiotics, but do not forget to give yourself one too. The phrase health begins at the level of the gut holds so much truth. So a really good probiotic is going to really help gut health because your gut performs so much, from holding over 70% of your immune system to regulating neurotransmitters to producing vitamins. A probiotic is going to do so much for you, from immunity to digestion. Now let's talk about the energy and lifestyle. As a mom, and it doesn't matter what stage you're at, we often tend to hold so many of our emotions, our worry, our anxiety. We're holding our breath constantly, and we may not even be conscious of it. So breathing and letting your body release it is going to be huge. When we hold on to that tension, those emotions, it really can store in our body. What I see with energy work is when we're constantly holding on, we'll see it manifest on the physical body. We will see tension headaches, we'll see neck pain, we'll see indigestion, and it's tied to stored energy that our body should really be releasing. So the number 1 tip I'm going to give you is, I'm not asking you to go and sit in meditation. I'm not asking you to do hours of work. I'm asking you to take 30 seconds. If you could do 5 minutes, even more amazing. But do this throughout the day to really allow yourself to breathe. So just taking a deep breath in, and please join me if you can. Take a deep breath in. Just release. Take a deep breath in and release. I like to close my eyes, and it doesn't matter if you're holding a baby, keep your eyes open if you're driving, but to remind yourself to do this. When we store that breath and we don't give ourselves the opportunity to just release it out, and I sigh it out, there's so much healing when we can give a voice and some sound to it. So sigh it out. to do that, whether we're walking or driving or pushing the stroller or nursing, you're going to start to feel your energy ground. When your energy starts to ground, so will your little ones. And if you can go a step further, I'm going to show you an alternating nostril breath, which you can do as a lung breath or a belly breath. This comes from Hatha Yoga. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to take these 2 fingers, hold one nostril, and just simply breathe in. We're going to do 3 seconds, but you can do this longer. So breathe in for 3, hold for 3, and then release out of the other nostril for 3. And again, breathe in, hold, and release. I'm asking you to start with the nostril breath because it really forces you to get into that flow and that rhythm. When you feel comfortable, move it to the lungs. So you do the same. You breathe in, hold, and exhale. You can feel your chest move up and down, and then you'll move it into the belly. Same idea. Breathe in, feel your belly rise, hold, and then exhale. Breathing is so important, and it sounds so simple, but it's something that we often forget to do. So release that energy, release that stored tension. I used to do this all the time, even with my newborn, middle of the night with both my boys. So those are the tips from the superfood categories to supplements to optimize and bridge the gap to the breath work. I would love to hear from you, so please reach out. You can find me at lindaheredia.com. I have recipes, I have more videos, and I've got different tips and tools all on my site to support you. If you would love to work one-on-one or through a workshop or series, please reach out. You can find all the information at lindaheredia.com. Talk to you soon.